Hello friends, and welcome back to Blender 3D Basics. Today we are going to discuss the new tools and gizmos which have been added to the modeling workspace. So what has changed? Well, for starters, the 3D viewport has been given new interactive tools and gizmos, along with a new toolbar. The purpose of these new tools and gizmos are twofold. First, it will make it easier for new users to start using Blender. And second, it will make it easier for existing users to discover and use tools that previously required obscure key combinations. More on that in a few moments. For now, we are going to start here, on the left side of the screen, where we see this sleek-looking icon-driven menu. I'm going to go over some of these icons and what they do, but I'm sure if you're familiar with Blender, you can already pretty much guess which command each icon is associated with. So here we go. For starters, we have what was formerly known as the manipulator system, but has now been replaced by the move, rotate, and scale gizmos. That's right. Your 3D manipulator is now a 3D gizmo, and we can see them here on the toolbar. Starting at the top, we have the new Super Gizmo, officially known as the Transform Gizmo, as you can see from the tooltip when I hover over the icon in the toolbar. And its purpose, aside from clogging up the screen and making it impossible to select vertices, is to combine the Move, Rotate, and Scale gizmo all into one less than compact little tool. You've probably figured out by now I'm not a big fan of this one, but who knows, that may change in the future. However, for now, it's a little too clunky and it blocks out most of the cube when it's on the screen, making it difficult to select the vertices. Okay, moving right along, please note that when I select a tool in the toolbar, you can see it stays active and shows a relevant gizmo in the 3D viewport. For example, when I select the Move tool, the Move gizmo appears in the viewport. Now, this isn't true for all the tools, but remember, this is a beta version of the software, and that may change in the future. For instance, I noticed Inset and Bevel have no gizmo associated with it, but Extrude and Spin do. So let's look at those two. We'll start with Extrude. When I select Extrude from the toolbar, you can see this yellow gizmo appears, and as I said, it stays active as long as I have Extrude selected. With it, I can continue to extrude an infinite amount of times, or until my computer crashes, whichever comes first. Let's see. Same thing with spin. So I select spin. Okay, that's it for the left side of the screen. Now let's take a look over here on the right side. You can see we have the symbol for the XYZ axis here. Simply put, this is used to rotate the view. Now, why is this cool? And why am I so thankful to the developers for putting this in? Well, because when I started out using Blender, I started on a laptop. The laptop had no mouse. So that meant I had to memorize multiple key selections in order to rotate my models. I used to refer to it as playing finger twister. But now those days are over, and if you're using a laptop with a mouse pad, you can rotate your model in any direction by simply selecting any axis and dragging your mouse around the screen. Other shortcuts they've added are a toggle for orthographic and perspective views, a toggle for the camera view, move for moving the view, and zoom in and out for zooming in and out. Okay, and with that, I'm going to wrap up part 2 of this 4-part series on the Blender 2.8 user interface. Please remember to like, subscribe, and if you're into it, leave a comment down below. So long for now, and have a great blending week.